welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. I'm back again today with a pick a card reading for you. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, just thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for spending your precious time here. If you are stumbled upon this channel for the very first time, we would like to welcome you to this little family with open arms. Please pull up a chair, grab yourself some snacks, a cup of tea, and we'll have a bit of a chat because we are all friends when we gather at my table. So today's pick a card reading, we're asking Spirit, what was left unsaid between you and the person on your mind? What does this person wish that they could express to you? What did they not get a chance to say to you? We do have 3 piles to choose from today. So we have pile number 1 here with the pink flower and the orange card. And on these cards are just little poems, snippets from love poetry that I wrote down. So the first one is the pink flower and the orange card. The second pile with the yellow flower and the yellow card, and the third pile with the cream flower and the pink card. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, my timestamps are listed below and there may be a message waiting for you. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. Again, the topic today is what was left unsaid between you and the person on your mind. Pile number 1. Hello everybody who chose pile number 1. You were drawn to this pink flower and to the orange card today. This is just a little snippet of a piece of love poetry that if your person could kind of describe how they're feeling or what they kind of left unsaid between you, this might be, for some of you, you may resonate with this piece of poetry. So we'll turn it around here. And it does say, I discover a bit more of myself while getting lost in you. A quote by Mohita Menon. So we'll put that right here. So I am using the beautiful Light Seers Tarot deck for you today. Thank you so much, Annika, for this gorgeous deck. It is so beautiful and vibrant. So the person on your mind, what was left unsaid between you? What does this person wish that they could say to you? Whoops. Have an explosion. What does this person wish that they could say to you? What was left unsaid between you and the person on your mind? We have the Strength card. So the person you're asking about or thinking about could be a Leo. And there is this sense of having to push through obstacles, pushing my fears down, pushing down my true feelings for lieu of my responsibilities as well. What was left unsaid, please? We have the Devil. Capricorn energy. We have the 6 of Swords. What was left unsaid? 6 of Wands. Back of the deck already is the beautiful, beautiful 2 of Cups here. So what was left unsaid? Well, so far, with the back of deck energy being that 2 of Cups, this person wants to acknowledge that there is this desire for union. They want to acknowledge the connection being a possible soulmate connection or something that they can't truly honestly put their fingers on at all times, but it's just this sense of union that feels different than other unions in their life. They would love to kind of expand upon this. They would love closure, paramount. They would love to have closure here, is one of the lessons coming through. But we're going to keep going. Let's clarify that Strength card. What was left unsaid? Please, Spirit. The beautiful Sun. Wow, Leo energy, very strong. Very, very strong here. The Star, Aquarius. A lot of major arcana coming out in this first kind of big block here. The Knight of Swords. The Empress. Back of the deck energy is the High Priestess. So you have 6 major arcana showing up for you for this connection. And we did see the 2 of Cups. So like I said, very kind of very intact, strong soul contract that exists here between you and this person. And some of the things, this person has been sitting on the information that they've been feeling about you for a long time with this High Priestess. There isn't a deeper knowing here when it comes to this connection. I don't know if this person is very spiritual, but they are sort of putting themselves across as somebody who has gained some spiritual wisdom when it comes to this connection here. the Fool showing up. I want to leap into a new beginning with this Fool. I want to just surrender to what could be the possibility. And there is this, yes, this is beautiful Leo energy, but it also signifies, you know, pushing through obstacles to gain something amazing. So it's like this acknowledgement that I wish I had pushed harder in the past. I wish that I had pushed harder towards what I truly wanted in this connection. And there is also this sense too of obsession, of an addiction with the devil. You could be a Capricorn. This person could be a Capricorn. You don't have to be. But the devil is just this sense of something that feels really good, that is enticing to you, but that ends up is kind of dangerous, kind of bad for you, or feels like it's restricting you. And with that star being kind of held onto, holding onto that string of light, holding onto the hope here, this person is saying that, you know, they've never given up hope. And there is this sense of entrapment or codependency that they feel when it comes to you. And they feel an urgency inside of them to sort of reveal that truth, to let that hope sort of off, to let it free and wild and let it run if that is the direction that it's coming to. I do feel like this person is plagued with a lot of sort of repetitive thoughts when it comes to this connection as well. There is a deep sense of urgency to create a clarity here that was never placed in the past. There's an urgency to sort of spill my guts here and to spill the beans and to let you deal with the truth of how I feel. It's like the Knight of Swords goes charging in. You can see he's chasing that bike. He's in such a rush, he can't even think about what's going to happen when he catches it or at what point he'll catch up with that bike, but he's just charging in because that's what needs to be done. So there is this sense of urgency to come towards this beautiful Empress, which is your energy, which is this, her beautiful stomach is that world closure. This person seeks closure. They want to say all of these things. They want to tell you that they wish they had just released. They want to tell you that it was their insecurities, their fears. At times, a sense of jealousy and maybe, like I said, that sense of obsession that kind of held them back from this connection in the past. What was left unsaid, please, Spirit? What was left unsaid, pile one? What did they leave unsaid? Six of Wands, they definitely could be that fire sign. We have the Six of Wands on both ends. The Six of Wands represents victory. Page of Pentacles. They wish they had had the confidence in the past to express their truth with you. And they're also saying that there are times when perhaps they may have been a bit cocky in the past, and they should have used that cockiness to their to their benefit. But they didn't. It's like I didn't have the confidence to speak to you, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be honest with my feelings. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like this is something fated is what this person wishes they could say to you. And I would like the opportunity, like I'm waiting for the universe to open up this sudden opportunity so that we can have a fresh start. So we can have a brand new beginning. That Wheel of Fortune really talks about fated connections and sudden changes. And it says, again, that sense of urgency. This person wants you to know that they think about you all the time. It's a very curious type of energy. I get the sense that they want to move into more of a physical realm with you. They want to explore this with the Empress. And there's this hope too that at the end of the day, this could be it for them, that this could be the closure that they needed, that this could be the relationship that sort of is the love of my life type of energy here. That Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles together, it does represent somebody who could be a little bit on the immature side, so take that as it resonates. Somebody with very young energy. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, very much prevalent in this pile. But the curiosity. This person has had these thoughts about you, these fiery thoughts for a long time in the past, in the present. It hasn't changed. That's one of the things that they really want to express to you, is that they still have these fiery thoughts for you, that hasn't changed. And a sense of possession. There is a sense that, again, a sense of ownership in a sense. I don't like using that word, but a sense of ownership with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is a fated union. I feel like this is meant for me. This is my person, is what this person is saying. Their pride got in the way in the past to kind of stop this. It created this vulnerability inside of them because they didn't want to look like a fool if you didn't feel the same way. They did. There is this air of practicality, of protecting my heart. I'm worried about getting hurt. And they were worried about getting hurt in the past as well. We have the Temperance card. They have a very strong desire to sort of amalgamate with you, to mix with you on a physical level, especially with a physical level here with the Queen of Wands. Very much fiery energy. Again, very much fire all over this pile. So you definitely could have fire in your chart, or this person could. Definitely this desire to kind of mold together, come back together, have a reunion. The Temperance card can also speak about, you know, feeling out of balance without this person in your life. So they really want to let you know that they feel that disconnect. They didn't have the courage to say that in the past, but they feel that disconnect. And they're acknowledging that it seems for some that this could have been a very long time of disconnect as well. And there's a call for patience here to kind of wait for this new beginning. Back of the deck, as I said, is the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. So the person you're asking about could be somebody that you met in school or at work, perhaps. It's like, I'll do anything to make this person happy. I'll do anything to make you happy. And I want to be clear about that, that I will do anything to make you happy. Right. What was left unsaid, please, Spirit? With the Unfinished Symphony. They want to let you know that they saw the potential then, they still feel it, and they don't know how to shake it. Again, with that Devil energy, there is a sense of obsession, a sense of, I don't feel like it's over, and I don't want to let go of the possibility of it being over. It could be a very strong indicator of a sudden change, though. With this Wheel of Fortune, we have exchanging gifts. This person wants to be generous with you in every sense of the word. Physically, emotionally. We do have serendipity at the back of the deck. So many sort of fated little sort of synchronicities in life, or these little weird deja vu moments that could lead to this sudden turn of events in this connection. Maybe you see repeating numbers, or maybe you see their names somehow, or their birth date or birth year, something that just is always popping up to remind you. I really feel like, and I instantly looked at this High Priestess, and there's a message coming through that there is a very strong sort of energetic bond here. So they are kind of, not purposefully, but they're kind of sending those little cues out into the world. We do have gossip here. So in the past, there may have been times when your person was really concerned about what other people thought. The insecurities led really deeply, and it does feel kind of like schoolyard gossip. It feels like schoolyard gossip. We do have Destiny, though. Wheel of Fortune, the Destiny card. We had that Two of Cups show up earlier. This connection feels like it was in place a long, long time ago. Chemistry. One of the things that this person never got a chance to kind of say to you is that they felt that connection between the two of you, and there is still a strong magnetic attraction that exists. That Devil card that showed up does indicate very strong physical desires as well. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We have the Page of Cups over here showing a sudden turn of events coming out of the blue. Back of the deck is make the effort. These two children in here, I feel like, again, with those pages, I feel like you knew this person. I feel like saying schoolyard, but that's, take that as it resonates. Oyster. There's a deep regret for not being able to be emotionally vulnerable. That oyster is a very solitary creature. It lives in the depths. It's like my love for you has been has been down here for a very long time. So a sense of wanting to reveal myself. Nightingale. Yeah, it's like I want to shout it from the rooftops. Sorry about that, guys. I want to shout it from the rooftops. That's exactly what I want to do. Let's see what else was left unsaid from your person. What was left unsaid between the two of you? I dream of a second chance with you. I dream of a second chance. And I am watching you from the outside. So if you are not in, if you're in complete no contact with this person, and I feel like some of you are, and really it's been a long time, they have been keeping tabs on you. They've been checking in with your social media. I miss you regardless of how things look on the outside. And I can't make the first move towards you right now. So there is an acknowledgement that this person may have some responsibilities that keep them away from this connection. It doesn't mean they're not thinking about it, fantasizing about it, reminiscing about that past. I'm coming forward with an offer here in the future with that Page of Cups. After a time of patience, there is this sense of alchemy, sense of mixing. I'm afraid of rejection. A sense of balance being stored to this connection. I keep wanting to go back to that Temperance card. It's always been you. And we also have, I'm forever yours. Back of the deck says, you do consume my thoughts. Let's get a couple more here. What was left unsaid, please, Spirit? What was left unsaid here? Patience. Oh, it's like, I'm saying, like, it took me a while to even realize I had the ability to come forward is what I'm feeling. Like, it took me so long to even gain the courage. And there is a real call here from Spirit. I'm pushing my feelings aside, but I want to take a risk with you. Now more than ever, wanting to take a risk in this connection. I'm trying to choose. I want to move into a beautiful future with you. Now the trying to choose card, I feel like that's really about sort of kind of gauging up their courage and pushing forward. Sometimes it's about choosing between two people, but I'm not getting that sense here. I'm not getting a sense of choice in that way. I know we are going to start over. My feelings for you have to be kept a secret. And we do have the Soulmates card. Back of the deck says truce. Can we start again? Can we have a truce? Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 1. Charm bowl for group 1, please. What was left unsaid? I just saw the 9 of Swords, but the Sun, beautiful Leo energy, King of Wands, Leo energy again, and the 10 of Pentacles. So a real sense of fantasy, and that fantasy brings them a lot of happiness here. They want to express that they have elevated, and they want to tell you that they've changed, that the person that you remember in the past is no longer this little Page of Wands. He's grown into this king, elevated to kind of meet your energy here, and ready to kind of build up a strong foundation as well. That 10 of Pentacles really talks about the desire to give you security. Sometimes it can really represent somebody who is at the helm of a family as well. So take that as it resonates. We have the beautiful Sun rune, and we have the Sun in the bowl. So again, Leo energy, very, very strong. Whoops, strong here. We have no matter where. We have I can. We have a little girl on a bicycle. That's really a chariot energy here. It's about somebody kind of gaining up their courage to sort of charge into a situation. We have the Whale, going with the flow and expressing yourself when you are called to. We have the infinity symbol, and we have the Sun card here. Or sorry, I was thinking of the Strength, but we also have the acorn. So there is this sense of yin-yang type of balance here, and soulmate energy with those acorns. There's so much potential that lies inside of it. It just needs to be planted at the right time and in the right conditions. We have the unicorn, because this person looks at you as something extremely rare in their life and experience. The cactus with the flowers, despite the disconnect, it hasn't changed feelings here. In fact, they've bloomed, they've grown, they've only kind of elevated in the time apart. We do have the moon. It's encascaded in blue with a tiny star. It's like, I'm afraid to hope for something. I'm afraid to keep that hope alive inside of me, but it won't go out. That sparkle, there's just a tiny pinprick of light, but I won't let it kind of fade because I can feel how strong the connection is. All right, group number 1, that is what I have for you. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on videos that I post. But mostly, I hope that you come back and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hello, everybody in group number 2. You were drawn to the yellow flower and to the yellow card. And this card just contains a little snippet of a love poem that I drew from one of my little decks that I kind of made up. It just expresses perhaps how this person feels in this connection presently. So we'll read it right now. It says, I want to know you moved and breathed in the same world as me. A quote by F. Scott Fitzgerald, which I love that quote. I want to know you moved and breathed in the same world as me. So despite the disconnect, this desire for a sort of union. So what was left unsaid between you and the person on your mind? Woo, already falling apart here. What was left unsaid, please? We have the 5 of Pentacles. So a sense of disconnect, a sense of loneliness, the World. What was left unsaid, please? The King of Swords. And the Chariot. There's a real acknowledgement here that I never ever let you in on my wish and my dream for this connection to come into fruition. And it's like as I ran out of time before I got a chance to truly be truthful with you and to be honest and to tell you that I saw this as potential for everything. That Chariot is Cancer energy. We do have this beautiful sense of movement here in the future of this connection, but it's a sense of determination, a sense of focus, a sense of making a choice and charging towards it with this King of Swords. It's like as soon as you walked out of my life, or as soon as we were separated, that's when all of this realization came into me. And it didn't come into me until all of this separation happened. 9 of Cups at the back of the deck really shows a desire for this wish that they have in their heart to be granted inside of them. So let's see what else has been left unsaid between you and this person. What was left unsaid between you and this person? We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups puts a lid over her love, and she sort of doesn't let a drop of it go to waste. She's very much emotionally compassionate and abundant and loving and gentle, and it's an acknowledgement that how I feel for you is what this person is saying. How I feel for you is not going anywhere. And the distance between us, it hasn't changed that. It's sort of similar energy to pile 1, actually. 6 of Wands. The 7 of Swords. I was not truthful when I should have been. My fears felt greater than my courage at that time, and they felt bigger than they actually, like my worries were bigger than they actually were. Nothing that I worried about would have come to fruition. The moon on the back of the deck really shows that I allowed my emotions to sink below the surface, and it kind of enveloped me. And there is a sense of decision to kind of come forward to reveal the truth, and a sense of belonging here. It's like I can't move on unless I reveal myself. I can't move on unless I can express my truth to you and tell you how I'm feeling. But there's a lot of insecurity wrapped around this person. They don't like to show it. They do put on an air of confidence here with the 6 of Wands, but there is a real sense of insecurity, which is why I held back in the past. I was ill-equipped to tell you how I felt at that time, is what they were saying. They didn't recognize it in time. And it wasn't until they had to reflect upon it after the separation that they finally were able to kind of say, well, crap, what did I do? What did I do that for? What was left unsaid, please? What would they like to say right now? I just saw the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but she pops back in, so we'll see. King of Pentacles. Presenting themselves as somebody who has truly elevated their status in life. From that Five of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords and the Death card coming out. Despite all appearances, though, despite the stability that they've grown in their life, this is Taurus energy really strong here with the King of Pentacles. This separation has brought them a lot of anxiety. I feel like they lose sleep often. And there is an acknowledgement for the desire for something fresh, the desire to sort of transition to something new, to have a rebirth, to revisit the truth of this connection. But there is kind of a focus on the anxiety as well, and it's kind of plummeting them into a negative mindset because they're showing this impatience as well. They want you to know that they are tired of waiting. What was left unsaid? High Priestess. The World. Oh, Page of Cups and Temperance coming out. Back of the deck is the beautiful Sun card. Leo energy with the Ten of Pentacles. The High Priestess represents someone who could be very spiritual, somebody who is elevated on a spiritual level, and someone who truly understands this connection from a spiritual point of view. It's like it took me some time in order to kind of put my finger on everything, but now I really understand kind of where I lie in this connection. They aren't showing it though. That King of Pentacles is very stoic, and he is very focused on tangible things, not the spiritual realm. So I do feel like they hide this part of themselves. They want closure with you. They want to reveal the truth, and they feel like there is hope in the future to do so. They are positive that they will get a chance to kind of build up a foundation with you. And they are really presenting themselves as somebody who is saying, you know, I am your counterpart. I want to let you know that I think that I may be your counterpart. I really am sitting upon this inner knowledge of that. But I realize that I have to put the past to bed and make new plans of actions. And that's kind of what this person is projecting themselves as doing, seeking that closure, pulling themselves out of this period of maybe anxiety or depression that they're experiencing in this connection. What was left unsaid, please? We have co-creates. Like, I'm bursting at the seams with potential here. And I want to let you know that I could be lying in wait as well. For some of you watching, this person saying, I'm lying in wait. I'm waiting for my opportunity. I've already gained that clarity, and I'm bursting, waiting for the opportunity to come charging in. And here, you know, the impatience is kind of palpable with the Seven of Pentacles over top of this Page of Cups, and then being kind of blanketed in with the Temperance. It's like Spirit is holding them back by the reins and like by the coattails, saying, hold your horses a little bit here, with that horse even. But they are watching, kind of waiting for this opportunity to come back in. They're chomping at the bit to reveal how they feel. We have time to go. And when they see that opportunity to come through that door, to open up a door, they will take it. If they get an inkling from you as well that you're open to some sort of communication or reunion, they're going to take that opportunity. And for some of you watching as well, this is a secondary message. I don't feel it's for all of you, but they would like closure paramount over everything else. And there's almost this acknowledgement, like, if I can just get this closure, it could put an end to this anxiety. It could put an end to my sleeplessness. It could put an end to all of this. If I could just get closure, I could start again. I could move on, and I'd be able to kind of walk through the door of peace. We do have come to the edge. They wish that they had expressed to you that they wish they had leapt without worry in the past. They wish they had just taken that shot. Shot their shot. Bittersweet. The inner knowledge that they now hold about this connection does feel like a bittersweet acknowledgement, because I'm happy that I can have the knowledge that I'm connected energetically to this person that can never really go anywhere. And it sort of brings me a little bit of hope, but at the same time, I'm revisiting the past and realizing what I've done and the things that I've done and the ways that I have halted this connection. We have acceptance. For a long time, this person maybe has sort of sat in a place of complacency when it comes to you in this connection. Even though they didn't want cherry pie, they ordered cherry pie because they thought that was all that was on the menu or all that was available to them. And now they realize that they had more power in the situation than they originally thought. And the knowledge of that even is bittersweet. And they have to kind of accept the past for what it is. They want to let you know that they're working hard on that, to accept the past for what it is and realize there's nothing they can do about it, and to use it as a learning experience so that they can use the past as a blueprint for what not to do, is what I'm hearing with this Ace of Swords. It's like I'm seeking that clarity. You do have guilt at the back of the deck, so a reason to feel like they didn't do what they were supposed to do in the past. Being tied perhaps to a situation. Oops. So we have chemistry coming out. There is a strong magnetic attraction. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person is considering making a comeback into your life with this Page of Cups, and sometimes that opportunity arises when you least suspect it, so keep that in mind. Past life relationship, you have known each other before, is on the back of that deck. We have the card, nothing will come of this situation, void course of moon. It's coming up over the death card. And this is really a warning card that comes out from Spirit that says, you know, nothing changes if nothing changes. If we don't create these momentum for ourselves, then a situation will lay stagnant. If we stay accepting a situation, even though we have power to change it, then nothing will change. Very close to achieving your goal. Bringing love into the situation is on the back of that deck. If this person could say anything to you right this moment, what would they say? What was left unsaid between you and this person? We have, I'm forever yours. And I dream of a second chance with you. Oops, I just lost one on the floor. I can't pick it up because I have a very tall chair and I'm a very short person, so I miss you regardless of how things look on the outside. And I'm watching from the outside, so I'm keeping tabs on you as well. I've made my bed, now I have to lie in it. But we also have, I have things left I need to say, and I'm coming. So be prepared perhaps out of the blue for this person to sort of show back up after a time of patience. We do have don't give up on us on the back of the deck. A few more messages, please, Spirit. If this person could say anything right this moment, what was left unsaid? I'm not going to make it. It's too hard. It's been too long. I'm holding myself back. And then we also have Freight Train coming out. So it's like the Freight Train is my Eight of Wands. It's really about the desire for communication, the desire to come charging towards you. We don't always get what we want. And I want you to know that I am watching. I can see I'm watching. And it's, you know, I'm watching from the outside is right there as well. Somehow I'm going to make this happen. My feelings for you are my biggest secret. I didn't mean to love you. I can't help it. And one more here. A lot of secrets. You are a secret I have that I keep. Back of the deck says, surrender. I've given in. I've given up. That's my Ten of Swords card. So this person could have moments where it's like an overdramatic type of feeling where they're like, I can't do this anymore. And it says here, I'm not going to make it. Sometimes they feel overwhelmed with the impatience. What was left unsaid, please? We have the Page of Pentacles, which is about valuable communication, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So I have a chip on my shoulder with that Nine of Wands. I've been holding that post for a long time. I've been holding those wands up. I feel like I'm so close yet so far away to getting to what I want with that card. And I am really mad at myself for not expressing the truth, which could have kind of saved me from all of this pain, saved me from all of this feeling of helplessness. Okay, we have this stone in the bowl, which hasn't come out in a while. It reminds me of the Queen of Swords. So it is about looking at things from a higher perspective and truth being paramount. There's also a feeling of, perhaps I don't know how this person feels anymore. There could be a coldness associated with it. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the bowl, sudden turns of events. We have an ornately decorated heart. We have the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm late for a very important date. This person feels like timing is taking too long. Commandment from the Bible. Remember the Sabbath day. So I don't know if Sundays are very important or this person is very religious. We have the four-leaf clover. It's like an Irish connection as well. There could be a Catholic reference here as well. So take that as it resonates. I'm just getting a vibe of that. We have the chameleon, or whatever this little lizard is. It reminds me of the Emperor for some reason, but I always think about fast flying communication, but somebody coming in maybe wearing a bit of an armor to kind of protect their ego in a little bit. We have the baby feet. You may have known this person for a long time, or children could be a factor in your life. And we do have the microphone, wanting to get somebody's attention, communication. All right, group 2, that is what I have for you. What was left unsaid between you and the person on your mind? If this resonated, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and join our little family here. Please hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on videos that I post. It really helps me to bring more content to you. But mostly I hope that you guys come back and visit me here on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a great day. Take care. Hello everybody. In group number 3, you were drawn to the beautiful cream flower, or to the pink little message here, which is a little, sorry, my flower won't stay up, which is a little snippet from a piece of love poetry. I have a little deck that I made up of these, and this can just represent how your person is currently feeling about you and this connection. So let's take a look here. I will love you as long as the sun burns in the sky. A quote from Christy Ann Martine. So I will love you as long as the sun burns in the sky. So an admission that I will love you forever, that my love is not going anywhere. So what was left unsaid between you and the person on your mind right this moment? What was left unsaid between the two of you? What does this person wish that they could express to you? What was left unsaid? We have the High Priestess. So I knew and I felt this connection, and I never said anything. I kind of sat upon it despite the knowledge here. This person could be very intuitive as well, or you could be. The Justice. This is the Crow Tarot. Very beautiful, beautiful deck. The Hermit. Wow. 3 major arcana. What was left unsaid? The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Back of the deck is the Devil. Capricorn energy on the back of the deck so far. We will continue on. I just like to address, midpoint what I'm feeling. There is so many strong feelings and energies floating around with these major arcana. It's like these major themes. There is a sense of codependence. And a bit of an obsession. It's like I refuse to give up hope. I can't. There's something about this connection that won't let me give up hope. And I have been holding out these feelings for you for a long time. Very similar energies today in these piles, truly. This Knight of Pentacles is somebody very practical looking at the situation right now. It's like I'm in it for the long haul. And it's almost a sense of like, I know we're going to reconnect in the future. So I'm just kind of biding my time until that happens. It's like this sense of stability, a sense of plodding forward, focusing on my goals right now. But in the midst of my own personal ascension in my life, in the midst of everything that I'm doing day to day, it's like I really am focused on practicalities, because during that time, everything brings me back to this connection, this obsession that I have, a sense of retreating into myself and this loneliness that I feel aside from this connection. I'm carrying this star energy and this lantern wherever I go, no matter what I'm doing, because I do feel a sense of belonging here. And a little bit of a sense of entrapment as well. What was left unsaid, please? What was left unsaid? The Seven of Cups. I fantasize about you is one of the messages coming through. The Magician. Two of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Back of the deck here is the Queen of Pentacles. And we do have the Four of Pentacles. For some of you watching, I do feel like this person could actually be married. So take that as it resonates, or in some sort of position where they do have a family or children. And that message is coming through to me because of this Four of Pentacles. There's a real concern about the home and my stability here. And this Rabbit, I just feel like there could be children involved in this situation. This Queen of Pentacles can represent a person in their mind or in their life that is really a reflection of the stability that and the sense of responsibility that they kind of put their energy towards. So their physical energy is being put towards these practical things, but their emotional world is sort of wrapped up in this connection. There's also an acknowledgement for some of you watching that this person said, I made a wrong choice. And in that choice, in my busyness now, in this juggling that I feel like I'm doing, I'm still carrying the hope of this connection here. Because I have the hope for, at the end of the day, it's like I fully expect this to happen for us. This emotional new beginning, it's the utmost, the happiest you can be. It reflects every kind of emotional abundance you can think of. And again, with the beautiful poppies underneath, the beautiful poppies here, it's like the sense of remembrance, because I'm holding on to the hope so strictly in my heart. The Seven of Pentacles can really, though, or Seven of Cups, sorry, can really reflect somebody who can be a bit confused in the past about how you felt. And so I hid my feelings because I wasn't sure 100% how you felt, and that's why I didn't communicate how I was feeling. And I didn't realize that I was going to run out of time, and I didn't realize that I wielded so much power in my own situation. And that may even sound immature, is what they're saying. That may even sound immature, but I wasn't equipped to handle it at the time. What was left unsaid with your person? So they are a little bit confused about how you felt in the past, and that kind of led them to make this decision that put them into the position they're in right now. They're not even saying that this is necessarily an unhappy place, but it is just a place of, I want to say complacency. Like, that's what I want to say, and that sounds terrible, but we have two cards that fell on the floor. The High Priestess again, and we do have the Judgment card. I want a rebirth. It's like I want to come back from the dead. I want to start over the world. But I am feeling restricted. Something is holding me back. And again, the message is coming through that there are practical concerns that this person is communicating that is holding them back. It's this mental conflict, this mental imprisonment that we have, and it is perceived. It is a perceived restriction, because truly, even, and Spirit is even saying this, even if this person is at the helm of a relationship or at the helm of family, nothing is physically stopping them from reaching out. Nothing is physically stopping them from making a choice in their heart that lies true. So truly, it is a perceived restriction. They can walk away from those swords anytime that they want to, if they just are honest with themselves and can remove that mask. It's like, I want to come back from the dead. So many major arcana here. I want to come back from the dead and reveal my truth. I want closure here, and success, but something is holding me back. Something is keeping me restricted to communicate. Leo energy, strength, more major arcana for you. I'm almost not even surprised anymore. Three of Pentacles. This person could be building up, again, as I said, a foundation with someone else. Take that as it resonates. They are coming with the Knight of Pentacles again, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. A sense, again, of responsibility and steadfastly working towards practical goals in their life. And kind of honestly, like there's a message coming through. I'm sorry to say that I'm pushing down my own desires. There is a bit of a sense of, I almost said crucifixion, sacrifice here. They're like, I'm sacrificing some of what I want right now for this role that I've placed myself in. We do have the Seven of Wands on the back of the deck with the Four of Swords. So there are obstacles that exist here that are being acknowledged, but they want to push through them. And they are push throughable. These don't reflect obstacles that we can't push through. We can push through. We have everything that we can. We just have to take that mask off and be honest with ourselves and be honest about what we truly want, and then have the courage in order to kind of make that happen. And it's taking this person a long time to sort of reach that point. And we do have the disconnect reflected by the Four of Swords. It is a call to retreat inward. It is a call to use the time wisely. And this person is specifically saying, I use the time wisely to fantasize about you. They wish that they had expressed to you that they wanted to move out of the friend zone too. I feel like saying that to some of you, that we were friends, but we should have been more. They have Treasure Island. They want to say that they still, again, a sense of patience with the turtle, but they still wish for this. They still hope for it. Even if they think it's going to take a long time, we have time to go at the back of the deck. Sometimes they wonder if they should just let go with the time to go card. Sometimes they worry that they should just let go. But there's also this sense of, like, again, determination, plotting towards their goals, and then waiting for that door to open. What was left unsaid? What was left unsaid, please? We have confusion. And the confusion was represented by that Seven of Cups earlier as well. It's like, I was confused in the past. I wish I had told you how confused I was. I wish I had just asked you outright, how are you feeling? And now I feel like I lost my chance, and I'm enveloped in that emotion of grief, this separation. And sometimes it makes me feel like I've lost somebody very important to me, like a friend, a best friend, a soulmate. And sometimes that grief is so overwhelming that I can't see the hope that still lies, or the power that I wield in my own situation. I have bittersweet on the back of the deck because this person is almost reflecting that they're not 100% unhappy in their life. It's just, they can feel that something is missing. They can feel that there's something that's not completely balanced. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and they wish they had expressed that they felt that way. I do feel like it took them time to kind of figure that out, though. We have soulmate and retreat. During this time of disconnect, it's like that's when all of this knowledge came in for your person. Back of the deck is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here that exists. What was left unsaid, please? What was left unsaid? Healthy choices. Make healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care. They wish that they had, it says being happier. They wish that they had made better choices in the past. They wish they had loved themselves more and had the courage, the self-confidence to come forward and speak with you. And we do have acts, breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment. It feels like complete disconnect for some of you watching. They want to change things up. They want to stop this kind of circular round and round that's kind of going around in this connection. Never any movement, just sort of a revisit in energy constantly. And I feel like it's mirrored. The two of you kind of are always pulling each other back and forth energetically. They want to stop that pattern. They want something new, fresh. Passion at the back of the deck. What was left unsaid between you? What does they wish they could say right this moment? I can't make the first move towards you. I couldn't in the past. I was not able to. I was insecure. Do you miss us the way that I do? I'm letting go of the past, but I want to see you again. You are a goddess. Very much attracted to you. And I get Leo energy here with that strength. I just keep saying that. The Leo energy is very strong. I don't know how to tell you the truth. Back of the deck is you do consume my thoughts. And I do feel like it's while they're in this midst of responsibility that their thoughts kind of keep trailing back. What was left unsaid, please? What do they wish they could say right this moment? It's too hard. I don't know if I can do it. We will talk soon. 1111, the angels are singing. So a sense of twin flames. I don't know if you see 1111 a lot. This person gets reminded of you by little signs and synchronicities in that way. This just doesn't feel right. Is the risk worth the reward? And that's the question that they ask themselves, because for some of them, they are stuck in a commitment. Nothing brings me peace. But I do get excited when I think of you. My nights are long and filled with you. We have two more here. Whoops, and I just lost the rest of them. Surrender, I've given in, I've given up. Put those over there so they don't fall again. I want to start over. And this surrender, I've given in, I've given up is my 10 of Swords card. So sometimes this person wonders if they should just give up altogether. Charm Bowl for group number 3. What does this person wish that they could express? What was left unsaid? Oh, we have 4 out today. The Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the King or Knight of Wands. We have Taurus in the Bull. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in the Bull as well. There is this message of, like, I am a father figure. There's a very strong message here that this person could be a father figure with this Emperor. I'm just getting a sense of sternness, not necessarily sternness, but leadership. And it's about practicality with the Queen of Pentacles. There is a sense of responsibility here, but there could be a sudden turn of events or the desire for one with this Wheel of Fortune. And this person does have a lot of fantasies that they wish they could just charge in without the forethought of a plan. Okay, we have W in the Bull, or M, I suppose. We have Virgo. We have Libra. We have Leo in the Bull with the Lion. We have the Queen of Swords here, air energy with the Owl. It's about looking at things from a higher perspective and leadership as well. We have the rolling pin. Person could be working food service or used to in the past, or they could just really love to cook. And we have the Carrot. So this connection feels like something that dangles over top of your person, leading them forward as they plod forward in their life. This feels like something that is sort of leading the charge. It's like what holds on to the hope at the end of the day. All right, group number 3, that is what I have for you. What was left unsaid in this connection? If this resonated, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. Please join our community and hit the notification bell, hit the like button so you don't miss out on videos that I post. You can check out my links below if you're interested in purchasing a private reading from me. But mostly I hope that you come back and visit me on another day here at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care.